Hey there, YouTube followers. This is Michael with Painting War Games. Today I'm going to be showing you guys off some Chaos Obliterators I'm painting for a client. You'll recognize the overall paint scheme, but I'm going about it a little different way because they are resin or fine cast models. So I've tried a different technique with starting off them, and I'll describe it as I show you the models. But I also have some models here that I'm getting ready to send to Matthew and Dave up there at MiniWar Gaming up there in Canada. They're models that I feel that they would like, and as an aspiring painter and trying to get this business going, maybe they could help me out by getting my name out there too. I'm sending them to them free of charge. I've painted them. There's a few models I gotta prep because I got some. I can't remember it's the Necron guys with sniper rifles. I'm gonna end up probably repainting those all together. Either that or cleaning them up and making them look a lot nicer. And I'm going to send those to Dave and Matthew. Basically, I'm sending Dave Chaos models, and I'm sending Matthew some Necron models, and a Space Marine model that, cause I can't remember if Matthew plays Space Marines. And then I've got one Tyranid Ravener I'm going to send Matthew. So, it's just, I don't know. I can't remember if Matthew does play Space Marines. I recall that he has an Ultramarine army, but I've never seen him play it. So, but either way, he's going to get some Necron stuff. Dave will get some Chaos stuff. It's a win-win overall, and hopefully they'll be able to help me out. But as you guys can see, I have my light on. I got to turn off the monitor of my computer so you guys don't get the ultra glare. But I'm going to bring the camera down here, and I'll show you guys what I'm working on. And actually, I'll bring this model over here too. So, as per Gamza, he said, hey, you know, when you're showing off some models, why don't you have a good source light? Well, I got my desk light that I use. So, we'll see if this works. Alright. I'm gonna get a couple stills of these guys, because obviously you guys won't be able to see these guys that well. But here is the Chaos Obliterators. Or one of them. And this is the one that is the most furthest done. It is a Nurgle Chaos Obliterator. That is what the customer wants. You guys have seen this color scheme, this blue, before. I've done Chosen like this for a client. His name is Reese. And normally he does blue and pink. And I don't have any of his other models here, but I'll put in a still of it later. But this time he wants Nurgles. So instead of going after that Slanesh Tzeentch hybrid that he does, I'm going to do, you know, whatever. He wants his army to be blue-based, so okay. So we'll do some Nurgle-looking stuff. But, like I said, these are resin or fine cast models. So what I did was, he assembled them and primed them, or he assembled them and got all the flak and mold lines off them. So when I got them, I washed them a little bit with some oil or some soap, some mild dial soap and some water to remove that that oil that comes on these models that makes the paint not adhere to them. And I have a sealer. It's a matte sealer that's normally used to go on top of all the stuff that you paint to sort of seal in. But this time, I used it before I even primed the models. I used it directly on the resin, because resin has this horrible thing that if you don't get all that oil off, it starts chipping and starts flaking off, and it's just not good. So I hit it with the sealer first, to sort of get that to bond to the resin, to the fine cast. And then I primed it black, and then the base color over that was Ultramarines blue. And then I did that's for the blue, and then I did the feet of these guys, I don't know if you guys could tell, I used some gray, like right in there, because it looks like they have tennis shoes on. So I used non-oil over the entire thing, including the gray. And then for the Nurgle part, which you can see I've started on this, I always do one model first before I move on to the other two. That way, it gets me in the right direction of where I'm going. I used Thrall Flesh by P3. That's the base of the Nurgle color. Let's see if I get that in there. Yeah, P3 Thrall Flesh. And then I've used a combination of the first shade was Agron Earthshade, or Wash. And then where's the other one? I had it here. There it is, beyond the water pot. Biotin Green shade, or wash. And that's basically what I've done with this. And then I tried using Underhive Ash, but my Underhive Ash is like ultra dry, and they're supposed to be a little bit wet, but this is almost to the point where it's like dried up paint that has just maybe a drop or two of water. So then I used a very, very light dry brush of Terminus Stone on it. And I know you guys can't really tell, but it sort of made the lines pop just a little bit. So, bring back the camera up here, guys. So that's what I've done for the Obliterators. Obviously, I got the guns and still stuff to do. And I am going to try to brighten them up just a little bit. I'm planning on putting some pink into the Obliterators somewhere, like as highlights, even though there are Nurgle. His army is a Slanesh Tzeentch hybrid, and I need to incorporate the blue and the pink. I need to incorporate that pink somehow into the model, so it's probably what's going to happen. But, alright, so as far as mini wargamings go, I'm going to move this back so that way I can put a couple models up here. I have a couple models that I'm going to send. First, I'm going to show you the Chaos models I'm probably going to send to Dave. This is a cultist model. Let's see if I can get that to zoom, and of course, come on. It's a cultist model from the Dark Vengeance set. Let me turn the light, maybe get that off. Maybe that's focus. I'll try to put some stills up these guys at the end. I don't know if I have one of him. The Dark Vengeance Chaos Lord. Now this is like my second one that I've done. And Dave will get the best one out of the two. This guy went beast mode in the last game I played. I gave him the Mark of Corn. Didn't gave him the Murder Sword, and he went all out. And he actually did win a challenge, and he rolled on the boon table, and he got a 2+ save. Or he increased his save to 2+. So, Dave, you're going to get this guy. I have another one. This is the best painted out of the two. So, yeah, you're going to get him. And then you're going to get Karn the Betrayer. And Alpha Legion colors. And I know I do have stills of this, so this guy will be at the end of the video. Karn the Betrayer and Alpha Legion. Because basically I'm sending these models to Dave saying, you've got an Alpha Legion brother here in the States, particularly in the St. Louis area, and we are working our way up to Legion status. The other model, sorry I had to blow off the dust because this guy has been sitting on the shelf for way too long. Now I'm going to send Dave, and I don't know if he actually wants this thing or not. I don't know if he'll use it. But I got another one of these sitting here on the shelf, so on the table. But I'm going to actually bring down the camera for this. The Hellbrute Chaos Alpha Legion color scheme with custom secret weapon base. I know I've shown this guy off in a previous video. He is magnificent. So yes, Dave, if you are watching this, you are getting this if you haven't already received it. It is sort of like, I know you have your Deafy. Well, this is my Dreddy. And I've got another one that I got off eBay. Sorry, sort of dropped. That I'm going to be painting. I don't know which color scheme this is going to go yet. This is another one. So, that's Dave's stuff that I am potentially sending him. So, Necron-wise, I have the sniper rifle guys. They're in a box. I got to pull them out, and I got to get them up and good. But Matthew, you haven't received it yet, and you're watching. You are going to get the first Chaos Overlord that I ever paid in for my Santa Claus. And I know I got stills of this guy, so you guys will see that at the end. And I got a Necron, or I meant Tyranid model here. Arm broke off, but I'm going to fix it. Tyranid Ravener that I painted. It's an OP model. It's metal. It looks awesome. So, Matthew, you're going to be getting this. And with the potential of this model, because I'm unsure if I'm going to send this yet or not, because I do have another one I received in the mail yesterday, and it's out in the priming booth. So, it's the Dark Angels Chapter Master guy, and I'll still that later. So, that is what I'm working on, guys. I've got a couple things on eBay. I'll put the links for the eBay auctions below just in case you guys are interested. Excuse me. I have been toying with the idea of sending Dave my Chosen Squad that I've been working on. But man, I've been working on those guys for a long time. It's a friend of mine had them for a while. He was sort of working on them. The project sort of died on him because he moved on to his Chaos Army. So I got them. I've been working on them now, and they're getting to the point where they're almost complete. But man, I'd like to field them at least once before I send them to him. And the models just look great. So, and I don't have any picture of those, but they'll be up in a future video. So, all right, guys. This is Michael with Painting War Games. I'm signing off. As always, keep gaming, and if you have, please subscribe, please like, spread the word. You know, I don't mind I do models on the cheap because let's face it, most of us out here in the MiniWar gaming community, we only have part-time jobs or we have full-time jobs at minimum wage. So I try to do the best that I can for the dollar that people spend. Like the 3 Obliterators, I'm basing those 2, and I'm giving them a really good paint job for $40. And then previous models that you guys have seen, like the Helldrake, I did that for $40. I mean, I try to be considerate of the community. You know, hell, I only work at minimum wage 40 hours a week, so I know what type of money I have to throw away on this. So I'm real competitive with prices, guys. If you would like something painted, shoot me a line at paintingwargames@gmail.com. You know, or do a video response to one of my videos. Hit like, hit subscribe, spread the news. I'm trying to get my name out there, and I'd like to do this and try to eliminate as many gray or unpainted models on the table as I can. So, alright guys, this is Mike Williams signing off. I know I said that before, but I'm signing off this time. As always, keep gaming, and see you next time.